Oh, we're on. Oh, hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi, everyone. So I'm with Brant Daugherty.
You even got it right.
Did I get that right?
You got it right.
I
She is fantastic. Did you see that? She got it right the first time.
First time.
That's amazing. I'm actually honestly really impressed with that. Someone did her homework.
At the age of 3, you decided you were going to be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
You did theatre in school and you went on to do film in college.
Yes.
And just after that, you wrote and directed your first film, The World's Smartest Man.
Yes.
Would you ever go back and write and direct again?
I would love to. You know, acting has been taking up so much of my time, which is great. It's always good to be busy as an actor, but you know, I have that training in writing and directing, and I would love to go back and do that. Speaking of which, my girlfriend and I just finished the first draft of the first screenplay together.
Ooh.
So that's very exciting. We're going to start
What's it called?
We don't have a name for it yet.
Do you want to call it The Anushka?
The Anushka. It wouldn't really fit, but you know what? We'll shoehorn it in somehow. We'll call it The Anushka. I'll call her. We'll let her know. We have a title now. But we're going to start pitching that. And,
what genre?
It is a Christmas movie, actually.
Oh, well, you've done Merry Christmas.
Look at her. She's fantastic. Yes, I did Merry Christmas, which I learned a lot from, and I wanted to take some of my experience from that and roll it into my own movie.
50 Shades Free just came out. I am so excited to go see it. You play Sawyer, who is Anastasia's bodyguard.
Yes.
Which must involve a lot of action.
It did.
But on this time, you're on the good side of it. What do you prefer, being a goodie or a baddie?
Oh, that's a good question. I really loved playing Sawyer, but there's something about being a bad guy that I just love. There's something about being manipulated. Like, Sawyer is very straightforward, and you know what you're getting, and he says what he means, and he's very just honest and to the point. And there's something about like a Noel Kahn character where you're always playing head games with people.
Like
you're trying
what's happening?
To stay one step ahead of everyone. It's interesting.
More
it's
exhilarating.
Really, as an actor, there's something to really get into, which is great.
And when you were younger, you worked as a production assistant on films like Bring It On, which would have been so much fun. Do you feel like this was a good route for you to take to get good contacts in the industry?
There's a tricky saying, you know, when you ask people, like, how did you get to where you are? And you can ask people and they say, well, I can tell you how I did it, but I can't tell you how you could do it. So it's one of those situations where I came to LA as a film student, as a film graduate, and I wasn't sure what my path would be. I wasn't sure if I would be an actor or not. So I just started working where my degree took me, and that happened to be Bring It On.
It's been so much fun.
It was a wild experience.
Do you know any of the dances still?
I never knew. I'm just over here like, when is Holland does her hair and makeup, and oh god, is Christina? Is she ready? Is she ready? Is she ready? Oh my god, just losing my mind all the time.
But that probably set you up working in a high-pressured situation
for
when you're now in front of the camera, and as well you can understand how hard it is for the people that are doing that work for you and wanting that.
I think it's really important to have that kind of respect for the people who are managing your schedule and keeping you on track. Where you always have to tell people like, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back, so you know where I am, and you don't have to lose your mind when you can't find me.
Literally, and get screamed at when they can't find you. Yeah.
But I met this great actress, Holland Roden. She's in the movie. She's also on Teen Wolf and a number of other great things. And I would run lines with her between scenes, and she at one point went, you know what? I think you could make a career of this. So she introduced me to her agent, and then he signed me, and then that was how I got started.
Oh, so that's amazing.
Yeah. So it was a good route to answer your question.
It was. And did you ever have any other dream jobs?
Honestly, no. I didn't. I didn't. I mean, I love film directing. I would love to do that as well, but it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a storyteller. I wanted to produce, act, write, whatever I could do. I studied cinematography. I just wanted to tell stories. That was it.
Oh. So I saw in an interview with you and your co-star from Freakish, Ryan McCartan.
All right.
That he would love to be cast in the Pretty Little Lies spin-off.
I mean, who wouldn't, though?
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I would love to be cast in the Pretty Little Lies spin-off.
Here we go. I have a theory. So, of course, as we know, in the 5-year break of Pretty Little Lies, we never got to see what Noel Kahn was up to.
No, we did not.
And then you died. But what?
Never got a funeral either.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Nobody really cared. He's dead. Yeah. We're moving on.
Swiftly moving on. But what I did think is what you could do, and what Ryan could come in is you could come back for flashbacks and we could find out what Noel has been up to. And as Noel was such a mischievous and interesting character, there are so many things you could have got him to do. You could even, you could just do it so many ways. I could be for hours.
I like it. I actually, before I came back for the final year time jump, I had to sit down with Marlene King, creator of the show. Of course she knows. I had to sit down and I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening. You have to tell me where I've been. And so she sat me down and she goes, okay, we're not really going to get into it in the show that much. We will drop a couple hints, but here's been your backstory for the past 5 years. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
So Noel was sort of this rich kid.
Yeah.
I know, it's an exclusive for you guys right now. Noel, he was this like snobby, rich kid who he always had money. He was at parties. He was popular. After high school ended, he went off and he was essentially disowned by his parents because of the way he was behaving, and he was squandering their money and all these. And they cut him off, and so he ran out of money over the years, and he came back to Rosewood. If you notice, before the 5-year time jump, he's driving a BMW. Afterwards, he's driving this old suburban SUV.
I would have never put that two and two together.
I know, it's like we didn't have time to get into it. I mean, those are little hints. And he's running around, he's flashing money around.
Yeah.
Like, to make a show of it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have any
He
money.
doesn't have it.
So he's in this desperate place where he's come back to Rosewood, he's broke, and he wants to get back to his old life.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Flashbacks. What
So
happened
we'll
to
do the
Noel
flashbacks.
when he was broke?
With Ryan McCartan.
Yeah. You could have met him. He could be rich kid, and you could trick him. You could scam him.
Love it.
I'm so
It
good.
writes itself. Love
It
it.
really does. So I always wonder how TV and film stars get so into shape for their roles, just like you did for Freakish. Have you got any tips?
That started on 50 Shades of Grey, actually.
Did it?
I got cast as Sawyer the bodyguard, and James Foley, the director, he issued me a challenge. He says, I want you to walk like you could lift 1,000 pounds. And there's a bodyguard right over here. Look at the way he's sitting right now.
He's ready.
He's so ready. I'm taking notes from him right now. So I started powerlifting, and I was like, because it changes the way you carry yourself. It changes the way you walk and the way you move. And so I started powerlifting, and I got really addicted to it. And I continued on that path. And then Freakish came around, and they were looking for this genetically enhanced soldier. And I was like, this is my role. I got this. And then that ended, and I was like, maybe I took it too far. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
So maybe just don't get addicted.
Don't get addicted to it. There are worse things to be addicted to.
Don't
get addicted.
And also, so on another TV series that you're on, Relationship Status, which is hilarious. Everyone should watch it.
Thank you so much.
It's 10 minutes. It's quick. It's funny, and it's got so much truth to it that actually does really go on.
The writing on that show is so brilliant to me, and I mean, I'm proud of everything that I've done, but I'm especially proud of Relationship Status.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because a lot of people haven't seen it. It's only streaming. It's hard to find outside the United States.
YouTube is easy.
Look it up.
If you IMDb the name of the episode and then type in that, comes up easy.
Please go look it up because I'm very proud of that show. I think it's got so much heart to it.
Is there going to be a season 4?
I hope so.
Me too.
I really hope so. I would love to see where that continues.
Yeah, because his role, Church, is a screen director.
Producer,
Screen
yes.
director and producer.
Yes.
And it's kind of like what you do in real life, isn't it?
A little bit. He's got more money.
Okay.
He's a trust fund kid.
Yeah.
He came from very wealthy parents, and he was trying to make his own path in the world and navigate relationships, as the name would suggest.
But do you think, talking of the relationships, that him and Tess are going to be the one, or do you think him and Pembroke could rekindle? What would you want?
I mean, both actresses are incredible,
Yeah.
Nishi and Kristen. I would have to go with Tess, I think.
Yeah?
I love the idea of Church and Pembroke being together, but I think they run their course.
Yes, a lot of history there.
At the end of season 1, honestly, it's one of my favorite things I've ever filmed ever. We're sitting on the sunset on this big bluff overlooking the ocean, and we have this moment where she comes up and we kind of talk about our relationship. It's the first time we've seen each other since we broke up.
Yeah.
And it's one of these moments that you get only a few times in life where you can see someone you had something so intense with and realize that you're okay, and maybe we can move on. Maybe we can start something different.
Yeah.
We can be friends. We can we can still have what we had in a different way.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really beautifully written.
And have you got any other projects that you have coming up?
Right now, I'm just focusing on writing and directing and trying to find the next acting gig. So I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. I'm screening a few things, but whatever.
Oh, and you and your girlfriend's program. Hopefully that gets picked up.
I hope so.
It's called Anushka.
Yes, we're gonna pitch that to her later. I'll tell her you said it.
Yeah.
We'll see what you think.
But thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming.
of course. That was a pleasure.
Have a good day.
You as well. Later.